Our next guest has me rethinking my morning routine. It's Corey Ellis, and she is here with Little Mama's Chicago-style hoagie.
Yes, ma'am.
And the aroma in the studio is so yummy. I'm hungry now. So nice to see you.
Time for an early lunch, right?
Yes. I tip in my morning routine is I typically don't eat until after the show. So you've got me hungry now, Corey.
Got it.
I love this. So many people might be familiar with Little Mama's. It's been around in Chattanooga for a while. You and your husband moved here from Florida specifically to buy the business, and you couldn't be happier.
Oh, we are delighted to be here. Chattanooga is such a wonderful city. We fell in love with it when we came to visit our daughter and son-in-law a couple years ago and started looking for ways to get ourselves here.
Yeah.
And so it's been a great adventure.
You've jumped in with both feet because obviously the business is doing wonderful. You're making these delicious sandwiches, but you've also already gotten involved with the community.
Yes.
Y'all are down on Patton Parkway, so you do a lot of things within town.
Yes, yeah, downtown, a lot of give backs. It's important to us to be a part of our community, to be giving back to worthwhile causes.
Yeah.
And to be really integrated into the community in which we own a business.
Well, you don't want to move and have a new business if it's not one that people are going to love.
Yes.
Well, you've got that in Little Mama's, but y'all are known for some things. For example, the chips that you have.
Yes, so all that and a bag of chips. We're a 90s themed shop, right?
Okay.
So 90s hip hop is kind of the vibe there. We've got the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air throne. It's super fun.
Oh, fun.
A great atmosphere. You're always going to have an experience, not just a meal when you come to Little Mama's.
Yeah.
But our all that and a bag of chips are awesome. So we take these just potato chips, but we season them up with Parmesan, with parsley, a little crushed red pepper if you like that.
Yum.
And then we just drizzle our famous oil on top of that. And people love them. They're absolutely delicious. And that's called all that in a bag of chips. We serve them in a boat now because it's just a little bit easier to eat that way.
Okay.
And then I've brought for you today just a mini catering platter. So catering is one of our great highlights that I want the audience to know about. We've got 6 catering orders going out this morning at Little Mama's, all in time for lunch today. And so those people will be delighted when they walk into whatever the meeting is that they're having and find that Little Mama's is being served.
Let me tell you why they will be delighted. I don't want to make a mess. I'm going to be careful how I tip this up, but you can kind of see the seasonings that are on top of these sandwiches. So we've all been to events where you have some catered sandwiches.
Yes.
These are works of art, Corey.
Thank
these
you.
are beautiful.
Thank you. I brought you 3 different kinds, 3 of our top sellers. The Spicy Mommy, it has the crushed red pepper on it, and that is a turkey sandwich with all things spicy, pepper jack cheese, spicy mustard, our house-made Cajun mayo, and jalapenos and banana peppers.
Okay, that
then
would be mine.
I brought you my favorite, the Crew. That's in the middle here.
Okay.
That is our turkey, ham, crispy bacon, Swiss, and cheddar.
Oh, wow.
It's our version of a club. And then we have the OG. You can't go wrong with turkey and Swiss and all the fixings. And all of our hoagies are dressed up with Little Mama's famous oil, with our spices, and they are delicious. That signature flavor comes through on every single one.
And then you brought me something to drink.
Yes, I did. The Juicy J is very popular.
The Juicy J.
Yes, ma'am. And it is a mix of tea and fruit punch.
Oh, I like
and
that.
so our classic version is a mix of our sweet lemon tea and Little Mama's fruit punch. I brought you the less sweet version.
Okay.
It is unsweet tea that's freshly brewed mixed with our Little Mama's fruit punch.
Okay,
So you get that nice mix.
I'll cleanse my palate.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
and
isn't that nice?
Yes, because your taste buds change as you get older.
Yes.
So I don't like very sweet things anymore.
Yes.
That's refreshing.
Yes, and some people love our classic Juicy J, so we would never mess with it. It's very sweet.
Right.
But for those who prefer a little less sweet option, we have that freshly brewed unsweet tea.
Okay, she brought me plenty of napkins so I can make a mess. I'm going to start with the potato chip.
You go
I'm
for it.
curious
Yes,
about this.
there you go.
So are y'all making these potato chips?
No, these are just regular potato chips, but they're dressed up in-house. We have a small kitchen and no fryers or anything, so everything is just done. It's a cold kitchen. Yeah, delicious, right?
That's yummy.
Those are all that chips.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
So all you've done is put some Parmesan.
Parmesan, a little parsley, and if you want them spicy, we'll add a little crushed red pepper.
Those are yummy. Okay, so the older I get, the more I like spicy things. I like them anyway. So
Wonderful.
I want to do your.
So you're going to love the Spicy Mommy. That's my husband's favorite.
Is it really?
It is.
So you're just going to have to do me a favor, even though we're not fast friends yet, but I'm going to end up being so tacky on TV and I'm going to make a mess. So when I'm chewing, you got to talk for me, okay?
I will talk for you, yes.
Is this
so you're just going to
wrapped?
peel back that saran wrap, yes.
Okay.
We wrap up our hoagies deliberately so the flavor stays all inside, kind of melds together, and it also keeps them fresh.
Okay.
If you've got leftovers, you can put
Joke's
them in
on
the
me,
fridge.
I can't
Yeah,
find the
just
beginning.
pull it off, there you go.
Okay, I'll be rude.
No problem at all.
Okay, I'm going to hold this so y'all can see it. Remember I told you about the spices? Look at all those spices on there.
Isn't that great?
Doesn't that just make you want to dig in? That
Yum.
is yummy.
Yes. And all of our hoagies are going to be filled with the freshest meats and cheeses, house-made sauces.
Your bread is very soft.
Delicious hoagie roll, yes.
Yum. So do y'all ever go to Chicago to compare?
Yeah, so we need to plan a research trip. It has been a whirlwind of a year since we bought the business last summer, but that is definitely on our list of things to do, is to head up to Chicago and,
Look away.
And to tell, to be able to see what they have. But yes, we have Chicagoans all the time that come and just say this is the best hoagie they've ever had.
Okay, this is yummy. I mean, I know I'm not being very polite and I'm making a mess, but man, if I was in my own kitchen, it would be gone. This is so good. So to me, the spices are
Yes.
just right. I like a kick.
Full of flavor, yes.
Also, however you've done it to balance the amount of oil you have on there, it's just right because
Yeah.
it's not soggy.
They're not.
But it's just what you want.
Yes.
And it's not a dry sandwich at all.
Yes, it's a wet hoagie. That's why we double wrap them. Some people kind of see them come out wrapped up. We have two sizes, a Little Mama 8-inch and a Big Daddy 10-inch. When we serve them in shop, catering, we cut them into minis. But we've double wrapped our hoagies and people will get them and say, well, how do I open this?
Yeah.
We've designed it that the outer layer of saran wrap comes off and kind of becomes a mat.
Yeah.
And then the inner layer, you just kind of start it and peel it back like a banana.
Yeah.
And that way you're kind of holding it. You can wrap it up if you have leftovers.
Right.
It doesn't fall all apart everywhere because it is a messy sandwich, but worth the worth the mess.
Yeah. Oh, this is yummy. I mean, I'm not going to make y'all sit and watch me get juice on myself for two other types of sandwiches, but I don't see how you could go wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, what you've made here, are these the 3 offerings, or?
We have 6 signature hoagies, so
Okay.
these 3 and 3 others. We also have specials that are hot. So we are a cold kitchen, but we have one little area that we can do hot specials. We
Okay.
feature the Italian dip, the beef dip, Wednesday and Saturday every week, and that
Okay.
is a fan favorite for sure, a Chicago favorite. The Chicago style beef dip is going to have the au jus, the bread dipped in all that au jus. So it's a juicy, messy. It's going to have mozzarella cheese, a line of nacho cheese as our signature. Our spices are on it, full of Italian beef, and then some Chicago style giardiniera on that to spice it up.
I'm sitting here thinking I don't have to cook for a while because I can just try a different sandwich for a week.
Yes,
a
well,
day
and
for a
I
week.
brought enough so the crew can have some too.
Yeah,
Everybody
absolutely.
gets to try.
But with all the varieties. Okay, so
Yes.
if they want to do a catering order, do they go online to do it or do they call you?
Yes, we can go online or call, either one.
Okay.
So on our website at Lil Mama's Tri-Style Hoagie, you can go ahead and hop on there and click on the catering tab. If you want to do it that way, that's totally fine. And we also take orders over the phone.
Okay.
And can get things ready in just a few hours, really.
And if I want to just ditch work and come to you, what time do you start serving lunch?
We serve lunch, we open at 11 to 7, Monday
Okay.
through Saturday. So we've
Okay.
expanded our hours this past year, and we're now open 6 days a week for lunch and dinner. So it's a great place to stop, kind of swing through and grab your dinner to take home.
Yes.
If you're working downtown.
Well, you will have a happy family
Yes,
if you
you
do
will.
that.
Yes,
This
you
is yummy. Thank
So
you
glad.
so much.
It's awesome to see you. Thanks for having me.
Don't be a stranger.